Hi everybody, it is Friday and that means it's time for Flip Through Friday, and here is what I have for you today. First of all, since I'm going to be talking for this whole time, I want to tell you that Flip Through Friday is hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch, and be sure to check out her channel, which I will link down below, and see what everybody else is flipping through. And this is, people can flip through really books or journals or whatever it is that they have that they want to share. And I am going to flip through this stash of I don't know what that noise is downstairs. Okay, great. I'm going to assume it's nothing for me to worry about. I had a whole bunch of magazine clippings that I had pulled out and harvested out of magazines, and I thought this was lost because I have not seen it, and I found it the other day, and I don't know what's in here, but I'm going to flip through it and talk about it. So I used to have a subscription to, I think, Cosmopolitan and Glamour magazines, just some really kind of super fun fashion magazines. So they're great for having these photos that are just amazing to play around with, and I was really disappointed because I think one of these is just for letters basically, and this has some smaller things in it. Anyway, interesting images, and I thought this had all gotten thrown away or lost or something, but just fabulous, fabulous faces. I was thinking I could use some of these as just to have a file. If I wanted to draw faces, I could have some reference faces that would be really cool and fun to try and draw. And some of these are just like really, this is out of what, these are not organized apparently by any rhyme or reason, but just like cool things to use like a part of a rose. Just some really fun pictures where I used this image of this woman dancing with her arm up above her head in another collage. Great, you know, Elizabeth Taylor. I should sort through these, and some of these are out of, I think this is out of Sunset magazine, or not Sunset, Somerset, I think. And these are always fun to use in your own collages. And then some of this is just like fun stuff. All of this. So this is my own personal collection. Oh, I could have used this the other day when I was doing sunsets for a reference, right? So anyway, I'm going to have to go through this and kind of organize it. But I can't even tell you how happy I was to find this. Oh, I could have used this the other day when I was doing sunsets for a reference, right? So anyway, I'm going to have to go through this and kind of organize it. But I can't even tell you how happy I was to find this little bird in the bird feeder. Okay. Stop is, I mean, these images are fantastic. I am so happy that I found this. Can't even imagine. I thought I was going to have to rebuild all of this. Now I just have to use it up, right? So you could use the sky, or you could use these weird people on a strange plane that doesn't look like it's actually anywhere. And that I'm going to take out of there right now. I keep everything. Oh my. So you could use the sky, or you could use these weird people on a strange plane that doesn't look like it's actually anywhere. And that I'm going to take out of there right now. I keep everything. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is a great collage piece. Look at these dogs. Those are pillows of dogs. Fantastic. This is out of REI catalog. I want to go here. That's where you can find me. These guys on the beach doing busy work. Oprah. This must have been out of O magazine. They have some really great images in there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go there. I won't get in trouble. I don't know where that came from. Oh, fashion magazines. I love this bridge. I love where they're at. Okay. Oh, awesome. I have a book that is a graphic canon book, and it's got like all these cool things in it, like classic literature turned into a graphic novels. Very cool. And that's a page out of that, and I have the whole book. And this is a photocopy of a page. More of that graphic canon. Oh my gosh, I don't know where, I think a friend of mine sent this to me. All of these kind of cool jellyfish images. Just things I have collected to use. I don't even know. I think these are pages. These are pages out of a book. I'm pretty sure a friend of mine gave that to me. This is a schedule for the orchestra. Probably in Memphis if I have this. I'm guessing. Engaging with Memphis. There you go. Sometimes there's some interesting things in here. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know. If you want pictures of the orchestra or portraits of people, they can be interesting. Anyway, I kept that. Threw that in here. Don't know what this is. Oh, my backyard to have like gatherings like that. I might put that on my vision board. These are just out of the fresh market. I mean, look at these apples. Aren't those gorgeous? So cool to use. And then, of course, I need pictures of cakes. These are fun. I've been shopping for a new bathing suit, so when we go to the lake, I have something to wear. And can be super cute. Again, some of the, I love these fashion magazine photographs because sometimes they're like super artsy and just fun. Like this, just crazy and wild, but just a beautiful surrounding. And that's just, great images to use for collage and artwork. And if you get hungry, you can just make an artichoke and spinach salad. I don't know if I'll ever use that. I was thinking these plates would be fun to cut out and use for something. And of course, this lady, I feel like, it's probably gonna be me later. It's been a day. It has been a day. This is fun. Looks like it's already been collaged as it was drawn. But like, I mean, I don't even know what this is, but it looks fantastic. I love the colors. That red is beautiful. I used a piece off of this for a collage at some point. And I am a knitter, and I really appreciate that. It's kind of coming undone. Maybe relaxing and unwinding is another way to look at that. I don't know. These shoes, I mean, if you just cut out like some of these patterns or punched that out or did something, I think you could do some really fun things with those bright colors. And I think that is amazing. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Weird sci-fi fashion. Okay. And again, like, this is a very cool color and texture. And then that could be very fun. And you could do something with that. You never know. You have options. This looks very... I might add this to my Halloween stuff. Why not? We'll see. I don't know what I'm doing. I want to make some really weird, spooky thing out of fashion magazines. That looks like Garden of Eden kind of stuff. Which holiday is that? I am so excited that I found this because I thought I'd lost all this. Just great. Fun images. If you need some walking boots, there you go. I think all of these are upside down now. I should. What do you guys think? You see anything on here you could use? I think those guys are fun. So fun. She's got some attitude. As does she. Has a totally different attitude. I like those boots. I'd wear those, right? I don't know if I'd wear most of this stuff. Honestly. Great faces. Love the faces. I like this. I like this because of all the different little bits. They're nice size. And I have a perfume sample. I wonder if that smells like anything anymore. It's probably several years old. Apparently I kept a whole bunch of these. So if you want, like, you know, pretty bottles, you could maybe put something else over the top and use the bottles. Which I wouldn't have even thought of, but like also like all of this would be fun to punch out and use or tear out and use. I can see that. I need some potion bottles for later. I'm going to keep all of these and see if I want to use them. That's what I'm going to do. That's like a big potion bottle. Look at that. It's like life size. It's probably larger than life size, honestly. These could be fun for Halloween. Since that's what I'm doing, I'm going to pull that out too. In case I need teeth. I don't think I've seen anything where I need teeth, but hey. So, I mean, there's just tons of faces. Probably more than I'll ever be able to use, honestly. But at least I know where they're at. It was Cosmopolitan. I thought so. I'm gonna keep going. She's fun. I mean, a lot of these are fun. The other cool thing you can do with these is like cut out the heads and the hair and make like paper dolls. Add them like, make your own fashion out of like your scraps. Also very fun. I love these kind of cityscapes. And then those just cool images to use. That's fun. These are huge. I'm going to need like a huge journal to put these all in. Maybe I should turn this pile around. If I do, I feel like it's going to get turned again. I'm trying to make this like not a 5-hour video, guys. I like that shirt. I like the patterns. I wonder, that could be fun for Marie Antoinette. I know a lot of people have been working on Marie Antoinette. Oh, this one would be good. Like, look, you got a 50s fashion. I don't know what this is. That's kind of the fun thing about these things. I don't know what this is. What is that? Don't cut your own hair. This lady, I have used her in art and I love her, and I'm going to make a copy of this and use it for my own purposes. But I love her. Oh my gosh, she's cool. I love this illustrated manuscript. I love those. I went and saw one. I went to Dublin and I went to Trinity College and I saw like this illustrated manuscript. They're absolutely beautiful. I love these colors. I have used some of this before. I've used that in a collage, part of that whole spread. Yeah, if you can get a fashion magazine, I think that they're great. But there's, tell me, what magazines do you guys like to use? I like having like these fashion magazines are cool. This is from O magazine because you can see the O. Those are good. There's lots of great fun illustrations and things in that. Like these crazy weird things. Like look at this lettering for June. That would be really cool in like a bullet journal. Cut that out and use that. I somehow wound up with some parents magazines. Those ones, not so great. I really didn't find that I wanted a lot of stuff. This is adorable. That's probably from Parents Magazine, it is. This one, Marie Antoinette, you think? Okay, I don't know. I did not do Marie Antoinette. I did not want to. I just don't have anything, and I would have had to have come up with a bunch of stuff. And I think she's cool. This is very cool. I love the sun and this and the bike and the dress and the model. And I love the whole thing. And I think I've used this in another book. Uh-oh. Now we're going to get in trouble. I think she's fine. I'm just going to post this. I'm not going to bother. Anyway, this goes on and on and on. That I've used part of the images from that. That's a good reminder today. That should be... What did I do? I cut out her face. I told you I used that, right? I did. Even like these, I think these are fun for doodling on top of, or just using as collages. So it's always good to have pages of just mostly text. Magazine text is great. She's a fun lady. That's got cool numbering and letters to use. This I probably just cut out like bits and pieces of that. I think I've used that plain like her, she's got some fun stuff. Just okay. The lips. I saw lips. Bring your own booze in case you need some ideas for witches' fingers and things for your Halloween parties or pumpkins. Haha. We're getting back to Halloween and things of that nature. I must sort through this. I did just kind of grab in. That was from a trip I went to Virginia, and there's some things there, and those things are always fun to use, especially if you're doing like a travel journal. You can personalize it with places that you've been. Or, sometimes, honestly, I just made beads, paper beads out of like maps from travel brochures. So you can do that. Here's some ideas. Very timely. I hope you guys are having a happy Friday. I think a friend of mine sent me a lot of these things too. I don't even know where this came from or what it is. It's on like a really heavy cardstock. This must be a thing that my friend sent me. That certainly does look like a thing she sent me. Yes. Pretty. Yep. So many things. Okay. Well, we're doing okay on time. This is getting longer. This is, again, just a catalog, but it does have some usable things in here. And maybe some not so usable things. But in here it is. I don't think I've even been through this one. These I like to use for these big blocks of text. And sometimes they have fun graphics. But mostly, these are cool for like you can block this off and do like plants or something inside of it, or just do that, or roll these up and make beads. And it's pretty awesome to use for things like that. As well as, sometimes you get some really cool images. Okay, that's about this. There is a lot of everything in here. So, as I said, I've used this ad before for stuff. Oh, these are prints that I actually bought when I was on vacation from an artist, and I had them framed, I think. And don't have the frame anymore. Look at those guys out in the snow. I don't want to be in the snow in shorts, honestly. Anyway, I'm coming to the end of this, and again, really, truly, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope that you will. And be sure to hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite magazine is to use for this and what you like to look for. What are your favorite kind of images to work with when you do collage? Do you collage like this? Maybe you don't. Maybe you like to do cut and what are they called? Cut and paste, cut and collage. What do you like to collage with? Get her. Okay. I will see you next Friday. Until then, stitch scrappy and scrap happy. Goodbye.